All right, I survived my first year with 4 kids, you guys. And so I thought it was very appropriate to just sit down and show you guys some of my favorite products and things that really helped me to survive this first year with a baby and then 3 other kids. So if you are new, I just want to welcome you to my channel. I'm Kayla, and like I said, I have 4 kids. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and then my baby girl just turned 1. So this year I had a baby, and this year I was trying to do many things while having a little baby to take care of. So over these past like 9 years, I think I've been on YouTube, you guys, going on 9 years, because Riley is 8 and I started like right around that time. She'll be 9 soon. So over these 9 years, what I have done and what I have loved to do here on my channel is share with you guys just things that have worked, things that don't work, show you my life. I have lots of day in the life vlogs here that you guys can go watch if you're a new mom or you're a mom that now has 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, whatever. My goal is just to be your friend and to share just things that are hopefully helpful. So I know some of you guys have been asking for like a full-on postpartum update. That is coming soon. Today we're going to talk about actual tangible things. So the first thing that I could not have survived this year without would be a really good diaper bag. This diaper bag, you guys know, is near and dear to my heart because I collabed with Luli Bebe on it. Not only is it like just the most stunning bag itself, but it also has scripture on the inside. So if you're a Christian mama, I know that you guys have appreciated this. On the inside, do you guys see that? That it's got scripture. It has Jeremiah 29:11, which is my favorite Bible verse, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So over this past year, I have loved being able to open up my diaper bag, and like when I'm reaching for a diaper or wipes because Harper had a blowout or whatever, like seeing that like has brought me so much peace. So I still can't believe that we were able to do that. Like I don't think that there's any other diaper bag here on the market that has scripture written inside. But in addition to the fact that it has that, and I'm biased because we made it, whatever, like I still do think it's a beautiful functional diaper bag. It has big old pockets on the side. It has a really pretty front pocket where I've been able to put like my headphones and, you know, my lip gloss, like all that kind of stuff. And it also has like the straps that you can use if you want to wear it like on your shoulder. But yes, shameless plug, I have loved this diaper bag. And prior to the collab that we did, I had Luli Bebe's diaper bags for years. If you go back to my old videos from like 7, 8 years ago, you will find the same diaper bag, just in different colors, because I've been using them my entire parenting journey, you guys, and they're just so pretty. So I have a code if you want to save some money on them. My code right now is actually 35% off, and I don't know that they give that to anybody else, but I'll have it down below in the description box. I'll have the link where you can get it. Even if these sell out, we have like 20 or 30 units left. Like we don't have that many, and then once it's sold out, it is gone forever. But they'll still have the other colors, and they'll have the other sizes, and like they'll have many things that you can still use my code on. But I still, many years later, again, almost a decade later, I still love her diaper bag. So that has carried me through a lot of my adventures because we've still been going to co-op, we've been running errands. Anytime that I've gone anywhere, this is the bag where all of my stuff has gone in. And so just find a diaper bag that works for you. Need something to transport all of the things that go with you. Other thing that I could not have survived without, and this one is not super fun or exciting, but it is a giant booger sucker, okay? The booger sucker, this one, there is no other booger sucker like it on the market. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry because it is expensive, and I tell you guys that it is like an investment. Again, it'll be linked down below if you want to find out how much it is, but put it on your registry if you're a new mom. If you have never had this on your radar, your kid is going to get sick. I hate to tell you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your little ones are going to get sick. And again, I have 4 kids now. My kids are always sick, and I have had to use this so many times, suction out like all of the boogers. There is the nose Frida one, the one that you can like, you know, suck out with your mouth, but that's disgusting. And like actually now, like I don't even have like the lung capacity for it. I've tried other electric booger suckers. They have failed me. They have let me down. They have gone in the garbage, and they have been just a total waste of money. This one has never disappointed me. So I'm just here to tell you, it's fantastic. It's like a hospital medical grade booger sucker, and it has like 3 different levels. Like it's powerful. And then this goes straight in your little one's nose. You put a little bit of saline in there, and then you suck out the boogers with this. It is fantastic. Normally when your kids get a cold, I mean, if you're a veteran mom, you know this, but if you're a new mom, like most of the time the doctor's gonna tell you like, sorry, there's not much we can do, just suction them. That's literally, you're gonna spend hours on the phone for the doctor to tell you, just suction them. And you're like, wow, okay, thanks so much for wasting my time. So having saline handy and having a booger sucker that is good, that's like half of what you're probably gonna need the first year of your baby's life. Another thing that I just really loved this year was a muslin blanket. You guys, I use this thing for everything, This one's especially pretty because it says Child of God on it, and it went with us everywhere. I have this one. I also have like a Saint Therese one, super pretty. This was a blanket for Harper anytime that she was in the like stroller, anytime that she was in the car seat. This went with us everywhere. It was used to wipe her off if she like, you know, spit up milk. It was used also as my nursing cover. Back in the day when I had one kid, I had a dedicated nursing cover and all of that. This time around, I just use this. If I needed to nurse and I wanted some coverage, I would throw this over my shoulder. It was big enough that it would cover her. And I didn't have to have like a blanket plus a nursing cover. Like you get a little bit more practical the more children that you have. So this for me, I loved, and it was just always very easy to roll up and put in the diaper bag if I wanted to have like an extra one with me. They're super lightweight, which is important because we're here in Miami, Florida. And I'm gonna talk to you more about that in just a second. But it is hot, so we can't have like thick blankets. This is perfect. A little muslin blanket is the way to go. So that was super handy. Other thing that I could not have survived without was my baby carrier. I ended up loving this baby carrier. This was my Wild Bird baby carrier. When Harper was first born and she was still really little, she was still a little too tiny for this. I waited, I forget how many months to start using it with her. But after she like graduated from like the teeny tiny infant baby, 5-pound baby status that she was born at, then we eventually transitioned into the Wild Bird carrier and I really loved it. And I'm sorry, I don't care how many kids you have. At some point, you're gonna want a good baby carrier because it's the only way that you're gonna have free hands to do stuff around the house. A lot of my kids have only napped in the baby carrier. So in my opinion, a good baby carrier is just like, you kind of have to have one unless you just want to like always have a kid in your hand. Do very little else. Baby carrier is one of those things you want on your registry. And again, this was my 4th baby, so like I knew what to expect from a structured baby carrier. If it's your first time and you're like, man, these are a little bit pricey, like it's okay to take your time and maybe not get a super expensive one. Like maybe start off with one that's a little bit more affordable. See how you like it, see how comfy it is, see if you even like that, like having a baby on you. Like, because yes, like some people won't enjoy that experience as much. Like as Harper got older and older and started like not napping well in here, I was like, I cannot have you on me anymore and you must learn how to sleep in your crib. But that Wild Bird carrier, like it lived on me for many months and it served us very well. Another thing that I don't have here, but I'll put a picture, you probably also know what it is, but the Hatch sound machine, we had that in Harper's room all the time. So anytime that we even attempted a nap, or eventually when we got her to start sleeping little stretches in her room, always played white noise in her room. The Hatch sound machine is awesome because you can adjust like the level of like the noise, you can adjust the sound. It's also a little night light. And then even when Harper was sleeping in our room, because we co-slept for a while, we still played white noise like in our bedside table because Joe has like the adult version of the Hatch. So point is, there was always white noise around. I actually hate white noise. I actually, like right now when I'm filming this video, this room is silent. Can you hear that? It's so quiet because we don't have white noise playing. But every night of my life, we have to go to sleep listening to white noise because it's how Joe likes to sleep. I've gotten somewhat used to it, but during the day, I'm like shutting off all the white noise machines because I don't like that sound. The babies like it and it helps them sleep. And at some point you're just like, I will sacrifice a little bit of my sanity so that you will sleep because it's how I get some of my sanity back. So it's like this vicious cycle. Anyway, other thing that I absolutely needed was a little stroller fan. This is actually a tiny mini fan, which I found, like I don't know, I saw it on Instagram somewhere. This tiny one was perfect for when I had Harper in the baby carrier. I would clip it on to the carrier somewhere and it would give her air, which is fantastic. It's not as big as some of the bigger like stroller fans. You kind of need both if you live in a hot climate and you have a baby. These are awesome because you can clip them on to the car seat, you can clip them on to the stroller, you can clip them on literally anywhere if you're gonna be outside and your babies are hot. It is the summer right now. If you are taking your baby on a walk and it is very hot outside like it is here in Miami, please, please, I'm begging you, make sure that you have a fan for your little one. Can you imagine being in like this little cocoon, like car seat thing in the stroller and like it is blazing hot outside? Please give your kids a fan. The only thing I'll say is I think some people commented once that like you're not supposed to have the fan directly in their face. So I think that there is something to that. So as long as it's not like blowing air straight in their face, like give them some distance, do your research, but I think a fan of some kind is necessary because it's hot. Next thing is downstairs, and that is the playpen that I have for Harper. A company was super nice to send me, I'll have the link down below also, and I think I have a discount code, but they sent me that wooden playpen. You guys, she doesn't love it right now. Again, she's a year-old. She wants independence. She wants to be able to be on the move right now. So like that would happen regardless of what kind I had. But you need to have some kind of play area, contained space for your little ones. And the one that we had is like a big space. It's not like she's in a pack and play. It's really big. It's very aesthetically pleasing because it's like the nice wooden playpen. And I don't know how I would have survived without it. These days, I'll like have the kids sometimes take shifts. I'll be like, Jackson, can you go play with your sister in there for like, you know, 5-10 minutes so I can make dinner, I can prep something, or I need to clean something. So Riley, can you go in there and play with her? But having like a space for her where I know that she is safe and that she's content, even if she's maybe upset right now, but at least she's safe, that to me is worth like gold. I've really enjoyed having that one. Then there's this thing, you guys. I would not have survived, or I mean, I would have survived, but I would have like gone through clothes like crazy. This is the Mrs. Mouth's stain remover. If you are a mom, if you're just existing, honestly, because even us, like we spill stuff on ourselves, right? Like I'm a mess too. This is the best stain remover that I have ever found in my entire life. It takes so many things out, especially if your kids are eating fruit. Like if they are eating strawberries and their shirt is full of red strawberry mess, dude, you spray this on it and it disappears. And I'm like, how did that happen? It's so good. So I'm always putting stuff of Harper's and Sean's, like of all the kids, constantly putting stuff in my sink, spraying this on, trying to get stains off before I put it in the wash. Very rarely is something not salvageable. And I have reached that point in my motherhood with 4 kids where sometimes I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the freaking 30 minutes that I'm gonna have to take this stain out. It's going in the garbage. Like I'm done with this. I will usually try to get the stains out. And this is just like, honestly, like magic. So I highly recommend you have this. Again, if you're a new mom, like just prepare yourself. Like your kids are going to blow out. They're going to spit up. They're going to like just destroy a lot of the stuff that you buy them, which is why I don't like to spend a lot of money on kids' clothes, on baby clothes. We thrift a lot. I have a lot of secondhand stuff from the other kids because I'm not going to go and spend $50 on this beautiful dress for my child because I know she's going to ruin it and it's going to make me mad. So yeah, get yourself some of this. And there's this guy. And I've had this guy since I think Riley was a baby. My firstborn was a baby. This is an automatic nail file. And if you are a veteran mom, you've seen this many times before. But this is the only way that I cut my baby's nails like this first year of life. Now, I'll be honest, with 4 kids, it's not as often that I'm trimming baby's nails because I forget and like I have many other tasks to do. But especially in like the newborn, tiny baby phase, you want to cut their nails. Their nails get so stinking sharp. And then like if you're nursing, they're constantly clawing at you. And like even if you're just holding them, then they start with like that pinch back here that literally like it destroys me. Their nails are sharp, but it's kind of terrifying to cut them with like nail clippers. So this just has like different levels on the nail file, and then you press the button and then it files their nails. You literally go like that to the babies and their nails get filed. Great for toddlers too, if they're like super, I don't know, like scared of getting their nails cut. This thing has just come in clutch, and it's the kind of thing where I have never had a baby and not had it. And there are definitely products that I had with Riley where like I just decided I wasn't gonna use it now with Harper because again, you just get more practical the more kids you have, and you just don't have as much time for fancy things. You just need stuff that's gonna work and be quick. But that is one of those products that I've had for baby 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's a good one. This is my last absolute essential. Could not survive motherhood without it. You guys are gonna laugh at me, whatever, haha. It's my Bible. There's not a single product in this world that I could have and then not have this and I'm going to survive in my parenting. I have been so tested this year in having 4 kids. It has been the biggest blessing, but it has also been the most challenging experience that I have ever gone through. So I've really had to dive into my Bible. This one in particular, I'll link for you guys, but it's a Catholic Bible. It's a Catholic journaling Bible. I have loved it, and I've shared it with you guys on my vlogs before, just because it does have space in the margins for you to be able to write and take notes. There's so many Bibles. I'll link one of my favorite non-Catholic Bibles down below, because I also have that one, and I love it. It's like a woman's Bible, really, really pretty. Yeah, I'm not trying to be corny, but when I think about my overall year, and I think about the things that I've needed to survive motherhood with the many kids that I have, this is the thing that literally I could not have made it without my faith. I couldn't have made it without being close to Jesus. I struggled so much, and I'll talk more about it when I talk about like my postpartum update. I struggled so much this year, like this time with Harper and her not sleeping and the lack of sleep and just trying to get her to sleep in the middle of the night and being up for hours in the middle of the night when she wasn't sleeping. And all of that time, the only thing that got me through that was praying in those moments, was feeling super close and loved and taken care of by Jesus, because without it, like I think I would have run away. Like, to be honest with you, I think I would have just run away because it was horrible. So if you're a new mama or an experienced mama, whatever, if you're trying to adequately prepare for another child or just life in general, child or no child, highly recommend that you grab yourself a Bible, that you start opening it up, find some good devotionals, find just some quiet time to pray. It just makes a world of a difference. So anyway, I'll keep the video semi-short. Again, those are my top favorite things that would have made it really difficult to survive this year without. If you have any other recommendations, if you have other products that you just love, like things that you would recommend to a new mom, again, the comments are here, like so you guys can have this conversation and give each other tips and stuff. Definitely drop them down below. And again, I'll have links to all the things that I mentioned down below too. But thanks for being here with me, guys. Thanks for allowing me to share this with you guys now 4 times. Again, there's just like years worth of like top favorite baby products videos, which is just wild to think of. So I want to go back and like see some of them and like rewatch them and see if I would still recommend some of them. But these were some of my favorites that I thought of this year that I wanted to share with you guys. So I love your faces. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye, guys.